grew up watching classic television, then you probably remember Fantasy Island. Premiering in 1977, the series captivated millions of viewers with its unique blend of fantasy, adventure, and emotion, taking audiences to a magical island where even the most impossible dreams could come true. Beyond its unforgettable stories, the show also became famous for its incredible lineup of Hollywood stars. In nearly every episode, legendary actors and actresses arrived on the island to play memorable characters, making Fantasy Island one of the most star-studded television productions of its time. In today's video, we're taking a trip back in time to explore the then and now of the most famous actors who appeared on Fantasy Island. We'll look back at their careers, uncover some fascinating facts, and pay tribute to the stars who helped turn this series into a true television classic. So get ready for a big dose of nostalgia, because our journey to Fantasy Island is just beginning. Ricardo Montalban was born in Mexico in 1920. His career began in the 1940s when he gained attention for his talent, charisma, and commanding screen presence. Over the following decades, he appeared in numerous MGM productions and became one of the first Latino actors to achieve prominence in major American films. In 1977, at the age of 57, he landed the role that would define his career, the mysterious Mr. Rourke in Fantasy Island. As the host of the famous island, Rourke welcomed guests who came hoping to fulfill their greatest dreams. However, those fantasies rarely unfolded as expected. Instead, visitors often learned valuable lessons about love, ambition, family, and happiness. With his impeccable suits, warm smile, and sophisticated demeanor, Ricardo transformed Mr. Rourke into one of the most iconic television characters of the 1970s and 1980s. He remained with the series throughout its entire run, becoming the true heart and soul of the show. While working on Fantasy Island, Ricardo also reprised another famous character from his career, Khan. Originally introduced in the 1960s Star Trek television series, Khan returned in 1982 in the film Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. After Fantasy Island ended in 1984, Ricardo continued to work steadily in films, television series, and commercials. Even while dealing with health issues and physical limitations caused by an old back injury, he never lost his elegance or dedication to acting. Ricardo Montalban passed away in 2009 at the age of 88 due to congestive heart failure. Hervé Villechaize was born in France in 1943. He was born with a genetic condition known as dystrophic dwarfism, which affected his growth and caused numerous physical challenges throughout his life. Before becoming an actor, he studied fine arts and worked as a painter and photographer. After moving to the United States, he began landing small roles in films and television shows. His first breakthrough came in 1974 when he played the henchman Knick-Knack in the James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun. In 1977, at the age of 34, Hervé was cast in the role that would change his life, Tattoo, Mr. Rourke's assistant on Fantasy Island. With his fun-loving personality, loyalty, and charm, Tattoo quickly became one of the most beloved characters on the series. His most famous scene occurred whenever a new airplane arrived on the island. Running to the observation tower, he would excitedly announce, "The plane! The plane!" The catchphrase became one of the most recognizable lines in American television history and is still remembered by fans today. For many years, Tattoo served as Mr. Rourke's trusted right-hand man, helping organize the guests' fantasies and taking part in many humorous and heartfelt situations. The chemistry between Hervé and Ricardo Montalban was one of the key reasons behind the show's enormous success. After the series ended, he continued making appearances on television programs, attending fan conventions, and working in independent productions. Unfortunately, he suffered from chronic pain caused by his physical condition and also faced financial and personal difficulties. Hervé Villechaize passed away in 1993 at the age of 50. His death was ruled a suicide. Wendy Shaw was born in Chicago in 1954. The daughter of actor Richard Shaw, Wendy grew up surrounded by the entertainment industry. During the 1970s, she began building her career in American television, appearing in several TV series, including Rhoda and It's a Living. When she joined Fantasy Island in 1981, Wendy was about 27 years old and portrayed Julie, a young employee of the island who assisted Mr. Rourke and Tattoo with the resort's daily operations. Julie was often seen welcoming guests, helping organize their fantasies, and taking part in the stories that unfolded on the island. Her friendly personality and professional demeanor made her a natural fit for the show's magical atmosphere. After leaving Fantasy Island, Wendy appeared in several successful productions, including the film Inner Space. Later, she found a new major success as the voice of Francine Smith in the animated series American Dad. Her work on the show introduced her to a new generation of fans and became one of the longest-running roles of her career. Wendy Shaw is currently 72 years old and continues to work in the entertainment industry.
Christopher Hewitt was born in England in 1922. He studied at the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. During the 1950s and 1960s, he worked in numerous stage productions and television programs throughout the United Kingdom. In the early 1970s, he moved to the United States, where he began receiving opportunities to appear in television series and films. When he joined Fantasy Island in 1983, Christopher was about 61 years old. On the series, he portrayed Lawrence, Mr. Rourke's sophisticated assistant. The character helped manage the island, particularly during periods when Tattoo was absent or when the storyline required other trusted staff members to work alongside the host. Lawrence was polite, efficient, and extremely loyal to Mr. Rourke. His refined manner and elegant presence fit perfectly with the island's luxurious atmosphere. Following his time on Fantasy Island, Christopher achieved the greatest success of his career. In 1985, he was cast as the sophisticated and eccentric butler Lynn Belvedere in the sitcom Mr. Belvedere. The series became a major hit in the United States. Belvedere was a highly educated British butler who went to work for an American family and frequently found himself involved in humorous situations. Christopher's performance made the character one of the most memorable television butlers of the 1980s. Christopher Hewitt passed away in 2001 at the age of 79. His death was related to complications from diabetes.
Adam West was born in Washington in 1928. Before becoming a television legend, Adam West worked as a radio announcer, television host, and actor in small TV and film roles throughout the 1950s. His career changed forever in 1966 when he was cast as the masked hero in the television series Batman. The show became a cultural phenomenon, and Adam West quickly became one of the biggest stars on television. Although the series brought him enormous fame, it also strongly associated him with a single character. For many years, Adam struggled to prove that he could play roles beyond the Caped Crusader. When he appeared on Fantasy Island in the early 1980s, Adam was already a very familiar face to audiences. He appeared in 2 episodes, one during the 4th season and another during the 7th season. On both occasions, he portrayed a visitor to the island seeking to fulfill a special fantasy. As was often the case with many of Fantasy Island's famous guest stars, his characters encountered unexpected challenges and learned important life lessons along the way. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Adam continued appearing in numerous television series and films. He also longed to embrace and poke fun at his public image, often taking on humorous roles that referenced his iconic portrayal of Batman. A new generation of fans discovered him through his voice acting work. Among his most popular roles was the eccentric Mayor Adam West in the animated series Family Guy. Over the course of his career, Adam appeared in hundreds of productions and became a lasting symbol of American pop culture. Adam West passed away in 2017 at the age of 88. The cause of death was leukemia.
Roddy McDowall was born in London, England in 1928. His career began in childhood when he appeared in British productions during the 1930s. With the outbreak of World War II, his family relocated to the United States, where his career quickly took off. As a child actor, he won audiences over with his performance in the classic film How Green Was My Valley, which went on to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. During the 1940s, he also became well known for starring alongside the young Elizabeth Taylor in the beloved family film Lassie Come Home. Their friendship would last for the rest of their lives. In the 1960s, Roddy became one of the most recognizable faces in science fiction when he portrayed Cornelius in the Planet of the Apes franchise. His performance helped make the series a worldwide phenomenon and cemented his place in pop culture history. When he first appeared on Fantasy Island in 1979, Roddy was 51 years old. Over the course of the series, he appeared in several episodes, portraying different characters. His roles often featured intelligent, eccentric, or emotionally complex individuals, allowing him to showcase his remarkable acting range and dramatic talent. Following his appearances on Fantasy Island, Roddy continued to work extensively in television, films, and voice acting projects. He remained one of Hollywood's most respected character actors, admired for both his versatility and professionalism. In addition to acting, he developed a passion for photography. He became a respected photographer and captured intimate moments of many Hollywood celebrities, creating a valuable historical archive of the film industry and its stars. Roddy McDowall passed away in 1998 at the age of 70. The cause of death was lung cancer.
David Hedison was born in Rhode Island in 1927. The son of Armenian immigrants, he studied acting in New York and began working professionally during the 1950s. His handsome appearance and sophisticated presence quickly earned him important roles in Hollywood. His first breakthrough came in 1958 when he starred in the classic science fiction film The Fly. A few years later, he achieved enormous popularity on television as Captain Lee Crane in the hit series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. When he appeared on Fantasy Island, David portrayed characters involved in the fantasies and adventures created by Mr. Rourke. Like many veteran actors who visited the island, he often cast his characters as successful businessmen, adventurous men, or romantic figures seeking to fulfill special wishes through the island's mysterious fantasies. Following his appearances on Fantasy Island, David continued to work steadily in both television and film. One of the most notable moments of this stage of his career came when he was cast as Felix Leiter, James Bond's trusted ally, in Live and Let Die. Years later, he reprised the role in License to Kill. Beyond his acting career, David was known for his elegance, professionalism, and reserved personality. Friends and colleagues frequently praised his kindness and gracious demeanor behind the scenes. David Hedison passed away in 2019 at the age of 92.
Cesar Romero was born in New York City in 1907. The son of a family of Cuban heritage, he began his film career in the late 1920s and quickly stood out thanks to his charisma, elegance, and commanding screen presence. During the 1930s and 1940s, he became one of Hollywood's most popular leading men. He appeared in dozens of films alongside some of the biggest stars of the era, building a career that spans several generations. In the 1960s, he gained a whole new generation of fans when he portrayed the Joker in the classic Batman television series. His flamboyant, humorous, and unpredictable Joker became one of the most memorable villains in television history. By the time he appeared on Fantasy Island, Cesar was already a highly respected veteran of the entertainment industry. His first appearance came in 1979 when he was 72 years old. Over the course of the series, he appeared in several episodes portraying different characters, as was common for many guest stars on the show. In his appearances, he often played wealthy gentlemen, aristocrats, influential businessmen, or sophisticated adventurers. His natural charm and distinguished presence made him a perfect fit for the glamorous world of Fantasy Island. Following his appearances on Fantasy Island, Cesar continued to make guest appearances on several popular television series and remained a beloved figure among fans of classic Hollywood. Even as he grew older, he continued attending events, giving interviews, and participating in tributes celebrating his remarkable career. With more than 6 decades in entertainment, he became one of the most respected performers of his generation. Cesar Romero passed away in 1994 at the age of 86. His death was caused by complications from pneumonia, which was aggravated by a blood clot.
Don Knotts was born in West Virginia in 1924. His career began in radio and on the stage, but it was during the 1950s that he started gaining national recognition thanks to his unique style of comedy. His big break came in 1960 when he was cast as the bumbling deputy Barney Fife on the sitcom The Andy Griffith Show. With his nervous yet incredibly funny personality, Barney won over audiences and turned Don into a television star. His performance was so highly praised that he won 5 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. After leaving the show, Don starred in several family comedy films throughout the 1960s and 70s. Among the most popular were The Ghost and Mr. Chicken and The Reluctant Astronaut. When he appeared on Fantasy Island, Don was 54 years old. He guest starred in 2 episodes during the first and second seasons. On the series, he portrayed characters involved in the fantasies created by Mr. Rourke. As was typical of his performances, he brought humor, warmth, and humanity to each role. His appearances were a special treat for fans who already knew and loved him from his many television shows and films. Following his time on the island, Don won over a new generation of viewers by portraying the eccentric Mr. Furley on the sitcom Three's Company. He also lent his voice to animated productions and remained active in the entertainment industry throughout his later years. Don Knotts passed away in 2006 at the age of 81. The cause of death was respiratory failure resulting from complications related to lung cancer.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more amazing content, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue creating fantastic videos like this one. Thanks again, and see you next time.